using the microwave for baking and roasting, if you use it as a safe, what happens? You can use it as a safe. It has a nice door. You can keep things safely there. But is it the purpose of the microwave? No. So you are abusing the microwave. Like this can go on, keep on telling many things. We all know that mobile is meant communication, and we message, we text, we use it to surf the net and everything. We use mobile. But if you use the instruction there itself tells, don't use the mobile underwater. So when you use it under the water, you are abusing its purpose. Okay. So likewise, you also have a purpose. Sometimes things may seem good to us, but all the things seem to be good is not right for us. You want to understand that. Okay, many times we think that this is good for me, I'll do this. We sometimes we multiple, we play the role, we'll say jack of all trade, master of none. We play the role like that. We will be putting all the legs in all the places, but we will not be successful in anything. Jack of all trades, but master of none. So unless or otherwise you understand what is your purpose, you cannot be protected by your purpose. If you understand your purpose, the purpose will itself protect you. So identify your purpose. Next, it gives confidence to you. Okay, when you know what is your purpose, what is your life vision, what you want to do in life, what you want to become in life, then it gives a great confidence in you. Okay, this is my skill, this is my purpose, so I will work on that. I will refine my skills and talents, and you will be very confident enough to achieve that in life. It will give some sort of confidence to you when you know the purpose. We all desire to become successful. Everyone, every human in this world, they want to become successful. If you ask anyone, do you want to fail? No, nobody will say I want to fail in life. No, everybody wants success in life. But when we want to become successful, certain things we need to understand in life to become successful always. Sometimes people say, it is time, it is their luck, it is working out for them, so success is like that. No, success is purely depend on how you utilize your resources, your time and everything which you carry in your life. So the same purpose is very, very important. It will give confidence to you to move forward in life. Okay, so if you know for sure that this is my purpose, definitely it gives confidence to you. Okay, so next is, it will keep you focused. Always you have a focus, you know what to do, where to go, when to spend this much of time, with whom to spend this much of time. So everything, your life will become focused, on what to focus. Okay, so many times, have you seen, children or students, parents, they will put them in all the activities, but few activities only they like, and they do it from from their heart, wholeheartedly. They'll do certain things only. All things, they'll not do it wholeheartedly, because they feel that it is not their purpose. Okay, when we ask them what you want to become, they'll say something, but parents disagree, and friends disagree, relatives disagree, so they want to drop it, and lifelong, it will haunt them, it will give a frustration and depression to them. You should not have that. Okay, when you do something, you should enjoy and do. If you are not doing something, whatever you do, if you're not enjoying and you're doing it, means this is not your purpose. It's very easy to identify. Okay, if you does not like the job which you are going, you does not like the Monday mornings, you does not like the traffic, then you does not like the place where you go for study or getting education, whatever it may be. If that purpose is not yours, so it is giving some sort of depression to you, it is haunting you. So identify that, so that you can get focused towards what you are doing. Okay, so moreover, if you have identified your purpose, you want to refine that also. So the refinery process happens when you have full focus on what you are or what you want to become. Next is effective management of resources. So when you understand your purpose, definitely you will, manage your resources effectively. Time is a resource. Not next for you. I'm telling, as a student, I'm telling you, time is the greatest resources which is commonly given to everyone equal. So whoever make use of the time effectively definitely will see success in their life. Okay, when you know the purpose, you know for what you need to spend time. So that is very, very important. So identifying your purpose will help you to effectively manage the resources. So if you does not know the purpose, abuse is inevitable. You will abuse your life. You will live a wrong life and regret for that throughout your life. So unless you does not understand your purpose, you cannot, be successful. You cannot, love your work or love the education which you are pursuing. Whatever things you do, if you love and do it, definitely you are on the right track. If you are hating what you are doing, you need to explore what your purpose is. Still, you are opposing your purpose and doing something which is irrelevant to you. Which sometimes people think that why you are taking education. If we ask a student, they'll tell, "I'll get a good job. I'll be in a good designation. I'll get good. I'll be in a good financial position." So titles, good titles are important. Good job is important. Everything is important, but that should not be your priority. Your priority should be your purpose. Identifying your purpose. Then after identifying your purpose and working on the purpose, definitely your purpose will take you to the right place. I'll give you an example as Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, from the age 3, he was dancing. So when an interviewer asked, "What is dance?" Then he told, "I am dance." He was that much passionate towards that. Always his full passion was towards dancing, so that he was spending his time. He was refining his skills and talents. Always he was focused towards what was that gave him a good confidence to come before the public and do his performances. So likewise, when we understand, or when we untap our potential or purpose, definitely we will be also focused by the whole world. Another example I'll give you: Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is famous for golf. All the time he used to practice, practice, practice. When he come to the limelight, he just blast the performance. And people, he had a huge, great group of fans. Because he has identified his purpose. Okay. So next is, if you don't know your purpose, you will probably live below your potential. When you does not know your purpose, you will always live below your potential. I'll give you another example so that you can identify how people who have not identified the purpose living below their potential. There was a farmer living in a small hill. So he used to come down the hill daily. On a daily basis, he used to come down the hill to get some provisions for his household. So he had a beautiful chicken coop in the hill. So every day he used to take care of his chickens. And in the early morning, he will leave the farm and he'll come down the hill to get some provisions for his home. So this was a routine job. One day when he was coming down, he saw a huge egg, and he was wondering, what egg was this? Definitely, it was not an hen's egg. So he was just looking around, and he was, just wondering which bird has laid this egg. So for a while he was waiting near the tree. He hid himself near the tree and he was watching. And he was, after waiting for a long time, he took the egg and put his bag. And he came to the market and he purchased everything for the home, and he returned back home and he placed this egg in the chicken coop. And he waited for days for the egg to hatch. So he was expecting what is going to come out of this, and he was waiting. And one day it hatched, and it grew as a hen among other hens. So he was waiting, what bird was this? I want to identify. And he found, when the bird grew, he found that it is not a chicken, it is a eaglet. Okay, it is a eaglet. So he was surprised to see a eagle among the chicken coop, in the chicken coop. So he wanted to know, and he monitored daily. He monitored what was its action, what it was doing among the chicken. Like this, daily he was monitoring this eaglet. But this eaglet, without knowing who it was, and without knowing its purpose, it was just pecking like other hens in the coop, and it was eating what the other hens are eating, and it was just flying the height with which other hens are flying. So this was the case. Daily it was doing the same thing. It never look into the sky, and it does not try to fly high. Nothing happened. So this farmer was very surprised. Why this eaglet is not trying to fly. It was just behaving like other hens. So one day his friend, this farmer told that this is the eaglet. See, it is growing in my chicken coop. And that friend told, okay, we will try, making it fly high. So they took that bird, and just they just dropped down from the cliff. It does not fly. It was very afraid to fly. It does not want to fly, and it does not want to perform the skills which a real eagle possesses. Okay, so it is living below its potential. Okay, one day this eaglet asked the other chicken, which bird is flying very high? See, can't we fly like that? Then the other hen is telling, it is eagle. It is the king of birds. We cannot fly like that. Only king of birds will fly like that. Then this eaglet, believing that, it started pecking like other hens, and it stayed in the chicken coop for the long time, and it died there like a chicken without understanding its original purpose, and with living below its potential. Many times as a student, we are also living the same without understanding the potential, or without understanding the purpose. We live below our potential. We think that what our friends are saying is right. No, I want to do like my friends. If I have talents also, I should not expose it. No, it's not like that. It's time for you to change. If you have identified your purpose, if your purpose is to speak well, if you have a good talent in doing programs, if you have good talent in doing project works, kindly go with the help of your teachers. You can go ahead. Okay, don't just stay with the other students as how they are staying, and don't destroy your purpose in life, and just don't live below your potential. Okay, so always live on your potential. Don't live below your potential. So this happens only if you identify your purpose. Unless you identify your purpose, you cannot live above the potential line. You will always live below your potential. So identify your purpose today itself. The enemies of potential. Now we will see what are the enemies of untapping your potential. Number one is disobedience. Disobedience in the sense, see, you might have a purpose. As I said earlier, a mango seed has a purpose. So the mango seed should be submissive to the farmer, or the person, one who is planting it. He knows which soil is fertile, which soil is good. So they place that there. The mango seed cannot say that I'll grow on my own. Yes, seeds grow on their own. It's there in the forest. It happens like that in the forest. But when coming to normal life, or city life, or a village life, or a farming life, things happen like this only. So submissiveness is very important. As a student, you need a mentor to ment you. Okay, don't think that I have identified my purpose so that I will live on my own. In the beginning itself, I told purpose is interdependent. You need to interdepend on someone else for your growth, or to come untap your potential completely. So My dear students, you need to be submissive to your mentors, that is your teachers. Be submissive, ask, for help, nothing wrong in that. If you have a purpose, just go and speak with them. They will guide you, they will, take you in right direction. So it is very essential that you need someone to guide, nurture, and help you to grow. So don't disobey. You need to obey to the laws also. Okay, so if the seed obey to the law, when it goes under soil, it grows. If the seed does not obey the law of growth, it will never grow. We all know law of, laws are working around us. Law of gravitation, law of force, everything is working around us always. If we violate any one of the laws, it is that risk that we will lose our life. So being submissive, being, following the laws, everything is very important for our growth. So the first enemy of you untapping your potential is disobedience. Next is fear. Many students have the fear. They have good talents, they have good skills, they must have identified their purpose also, but they are very fearful of the society or their parents or their friends or whatever it may be. They'll think that what they'll think of me. I'm very fearful to go and approach that people. I'm very fearful to speak in English. Fear always. Students have this kind of mentality, attitude. You need to change your attitude. Everything comes out of practice, commitment. Okay, when you stay committed to what you are, then definitely you become your purpose. So if you just commit yourself, many students, when we ask, they are very much afraid to communicate in English. It is just a language. If you are committed towards that, easily when you practice that, definitely in a month or so, you will be good in communication. Okay, so it is all about commitment. Okay? So when you want to come out of this fear, and everything, you need to know what your purpose is, and you need to commit it towards that. When you are committed towards that, definitely at one point of time your fear will get rid from you. Next is discouragement, lack of confidence. So you lack confidence when you does not understand your real purpose. Okay, so the greatest enemy for untapping your potential is discouragement. You yourself discouraging yourself. I cannot do this. I am not capable of this. Many times we say this. Repeatedly we say this. I'm not capable of. No, only those people only can do this. I'm not capable. I'm not capable of this. Always we used to say this negative words in our life. We discourage ourselves. We lack self-confidence. When we lack self-confidence, definitely, like that eagle, we lack that potential and we live below that potential. Okay. Next is procrastination. Procrastination is one of the greatest enemy of untapping your potential. Always delaying things. Okay, when some work or when things are given to you, don't delay that. A person with high value, standard values, never ever procrastinate things. Okay, don't procrastinate things. Stick on to that. Don't neglect things. Don't keep on postponing things. I'll do it tomorrow, day after tomorrow. No, do it immediately. Okay, when you do it immediately, if you have the practice of doing it immediately, it will help you to untap your potential very soon. It will not delay. Okay, next is opinions of others. Lot of opinion. People have lot of opinion about this. Okay, they'll say that you're good for nothing. You cannot speak well. You cannot write well. You're no stage fearing person. You are like this, like that. You don't um, believe that. In the beginning itself, in the beginning itself, I told you that a person, one who does not understand the purpose, will always copy others. So they will fall trap to the opinion of others also. Okay, so they'll think that okay, I'm not good at this and I'm not good at that. I'll copy some other. I blaming someone else. It should not be. So always trust yourself, trust your instinct. You should know who you are. In this age, in the age of 18 and 19, you should know who you are. If you does not know who you are, definitely you will live the purpose of somebody else. You will not live the purpose of your life. You should live your purpose of your own life, so that you can come out of depression, frustration, and haunting everything. So if you are living on somebody else's purpose or somebody else's passion or talent or something, then always, all the life, you will have frustration, depression, and your real purpose will haunt you always. So keep other people's opinion away. Know your purpose, work on your purpose, and make yourself valuable. Whatever the other people say doesn't matter. See, if you have identified your purpose as a teacher, then you just refine your skill. A teacher definitely needs good knowledge. They need good insights. They need good communication skill. So you want to refine yourself, make yourself valuable. Mm, we all know gold, right? Gold is found in dust. But when we take the gold particles out of the dust, when we make it undergo different refinery process, after that it shines like it shines, and it shines real gold, and we pay a lot of amount to possess that. Why we are paying that huge amount to possess a gold? Because it is valuable. Likewise, when we make ourselves valuable, people will come after our value. Okay, so keep opinions of others people at bay and work on your skills, untap your potential. Okay, next is distraction. At this age, you have a lot of distractions. Okay, so if you have not identified your purpose, you will play the role of jack of all trade and master of none. You will put your legs in education, you will put in your legs in other activities. You will hang around with people and wasting time unwantedly. You will waste time. You does not know the value of resources. You does not know the value of time, friends with whom you want to hang around. If you know the purpose, you will know with whom you want to hang around, with whom you want to spend time. If you know the purpose, you will identify your purpose based on your purpose. If you identified your purpose, you will read books based on that. You will spend time based on that. So you will not unnecessarily waste time on anything else. So distractions come in this age in different forms. So don't get distracted out of your focus. That is out of your purpose. When you identify your purpose, definitely you will be focused on only achieving your life's vision. Okay, you will not get distracted easily. In this age, you will have distraction from your friends. You will have distraction from the society. You will have distraction through your mobile phones, social media, everything. So everywhere you have plenty of distractions. So don't get distracted. Okay, you will know what things to choose based on your purpose when you have identified your purpose in life. Okay, so the next is will come the purpose of education. So far we understood the general things about purpose. What purpose? Without identifying the purpose, we cannot move forward in life. We will be living a fake life. So when we understand the real purpose of anything in life, whether it is ourselves or the things which we are using, if we does not know the purpose, we will abuse it. Abuse is inevitable. So when coming to the purpose of education, why we are getting education? As I told earlier, when we ask the students why you are getting an education, the answer would be, I would like to get a good job. I want it placed in with high salary. I want to go abroad. I want to financially stable. I want to be financially sound. I need to get into great titles and wealth and everything. This is their ultimate motto. Nothing wrong in that, but this should not become the purpose. The purpose of education is to transform. The first and the foremost thing is to transform. When education is coming into your life, you need to get transformed first. Then only you can transform someone's life. Okay. So when we are making a life in this world, we need to be an influencing power for many. Okay, not only just living, earning money and living happily. No, not that. You need to be an influencing power where you are living, whether it is in your working environment or your family, wherever it may be. Somebody should get influenced of your life. That is the main purpose of education. You need to get transformed first. First, transformation should take place in your life. Okay, when you get into the college education, higher education, and without getting any transformation, if you are going outside, means you have not identified your purpose yet. So when you identify the purpose of yourself as well as the purpose of education, okay, I have come here to get graduated in mechanic or computer science or BSc computer science or BCom commerce, whatever it may be, whatever education it may be, you must have selected that. You must have chosen that based on your purpose. Okay, so if you have selected that, from that, what transformation you are getting into your life, that is also very important. Okay, so not just only for making a living and just getting a a high amount of salary. That is not the purpose of education. The purpose of education is to transform an individual. It should right away start from you, and it should be passed down to your generations. Next is to find the truth. Finding the truth is very, very important in education. Everything seems to be good. Everything seems to be right. Okay, everything seems to be good. It's not right for you. Okay, so identify the truth, explore the truth. This world is filled with information. Okay, the knowledge, what we call knowledge, is called as information. Knowledge is this information. What we receive, we call it as information. When we apply that information, what we have learned, then come the wisdom. So when whether you become wise or fool, it based on how you apply the information. Okay, so if you need to apply the information which you have learned in your life, means that information should be true. Then only things will be good in your life and you can achieve your life's vision. So always know the truth. Whatever you learn, whatever the information which you get in your life, let it be the truth. Understand, go read books, surf the net and explore the truth. Okay, whatever you get through social media and other things, it need not to be true. The truth is always hidden. Education's main purpose is to explore the truth. Okay, so you want to unlearn things sometimes, you need to learn new things sometimes, so you need to focus on that. This one is to transform, and the next one is to find the truth. Okay, everything which seems to be good need not be right for you. So choose the right thing and understand the truth and apply in your life so that you will be wise. Okay, so always keep these three keys in your life and coming to finding the truth: knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Knowledge is the information which you receive in your life through different means of mediums, through books, journals, magazines, and social medias, or Google, whatever it may be. That is information, and you want to understand the information which you have taken through the teachings, also through your teacher's teaching. You get information, understand everything, and identify whether it is true, and then apply in your life to be wise. Next is to come out of ignorance. Always oppressors keeps us ignorant. So when we are ignorant, um, people will easily overcome us. So we must, the education is given to come out of ignorance. So it is very essential when you complete a course or a degree or an education, you should come out of the ignorance. So this happens when you understand the purpose or when you have a vision, why you are taking that particular education. If you understand that only, you can come out of that particular ignorance. Okay, so education should may bring you into light, not into darkness. After getting education, also, if you are living in dark, means you have not come out of ignorance. So come out of ignorance through your education. Next is you need to serve the family, society, and the nation. Education is not for your own sake, not for you to grow alone. You must make others also grow along with you. First focus should be given to your family, next to the society in which you are living, and to your nation. The education which you have received should transform lives from your family, your own family, from the society which you are living, and to the nation. You should be an influencing power in the nation. That much impact the education should give to you. Next is to pass it on to the generations. Whatever we receive as information, I told you, if we apply only, we become wise. So the wisest person, they not take the informations or take the good things or the right thing or the truthful things to the grave. They will not make everything die along with them. They will pass it on to generations, okay, through books, through blogs, through so many resources are there to pass on our knowledge to the other generation. Nowadays, students are there in YouTube, they are blogging, they are writing, articles, everything. You should do this to pass the information, the truth which you have found out, the knowledge which you have explored, wisdom which you have got, to the generations to come. Just keeping within yourself, making it lie within yourself, not give life to the next generation. So these are all the primary purposes of education. First and foremost, it should transform your life. So identify what is purpose. First, identify your life's purpose. Okay, so if your life's purpose is, as I told, example, teaching, means you choose your education, you choose your career, everything based on that. You choose your friends, you choose the books which you read, you choose your environment based on that. If you have not identified your purpose, you will always copy others and you will abuse your own life. Don't get your own life abused by your own self. Okay, so definitely, I hope you will all understand your purpose and pursue the education and transform your life and bring great change in the nation in which you are living, as well as you pass it on to the generations to come. So, my dear students, kindly understand the purpose of your life, and then only you understand what the purpose of education is, so that you can live a prosperous and a successful life. I wish all the students best wishes to identify your life's purpose and achieve your life's vision. Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Ma'am, thank you for your wonderful talk and speech, ma'am. Let me call upon Dr. Pushpa, ma'am. Pushpa, ma'am? Yeah, ma'am. I'll call upon Dr. Pushpa, ma'am, for Thanksgiving.
Yes. Speaker for the day, Dr. Smiley Bose, Associate Professor, Head in Charge, Department of Commerce, SPIHER. Your excellent oratory skills has highlighted participant on the topic, the purpose of education in life. Ma'am has exemplified the entire speech with a lot of interesting real life scenarios and thrown light in the directions of how to be successful in management, pursuing passion in one's life, understanding and performing to one's fullest potential, factors that impede the potential, avoiding procrastination that the student has to ponder over to evolve as a successful human being in personal and professional life. Ma'am, personally, I had many takeaways from your speech. Thank you again, ma'am, for your highly motivating speech. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
With this, we will end the session for today, and we will join back tomorrow by 9:40 a.m. for the next session. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.